What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing a special video that I hold near and dear to my heart because I have been waiting for 2 or 3 weeks for this palette to come into the mail, to come in the mail, and it's finally here. It's finally here! Oh my god. It's the Tati Beauty Palette. The excitement that I felt the day this baby came in the mail was just crazy, and I didn't want to start swatching it until I did this video, but I'll be honest, I swatched it. I swatched every color and every texture, and I'm in love. And I haven't even put this on my eyes yet, but all I can say is if this applies as well as it swatches, I think that I have a new everyday favorite palette. First off, the one thing that I really want to say about this palette is the weight is so nice. It's sleek and matte. Like, this is like, I feel like everything anyone could ever hope for in a palette. It is amazingly beautiful. I'm just obsessed with it. I just want to touch it all the time. It's totally normal. Now, there's a little backstory on this, which I did mention on my Instagram story. It was kind of annoying, but at the same time, I was very, very happy with how it was handled. So I did order this on launch day, which would have been the only day since it sold out on launch day, I believe, or something like that, in 24 hours. So I bought it on launch day, and I believe that was like October, like 20 something, like almost a month ago. And I received an email that it shipped. So I was like, yay. I think it like shipped on Halloween or something. I couldn't wait to get it in the mail. And I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And yeah, I never got anything in the mail. And then when I looked up the tracking details online from my email, it showed that the palette just did not move. It was in York, Pennsylvania for like a week and a half. And I was like, that's not normal. So I reached out to Tati Beauty customer service and I asked them, you know, what was going on, if there was an issue or something, and I was a little concerned. They said to reach out to my local post office and find out what happened with it. Reached out to the post office. They said, we never received the package. Okay. So I took that information, I emailed it back to Tati Beauty, and they got back to me and they're like, okay, no worries, we'll just send you a new palette. I'm like, okay, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I was ecstatic when they told me that because I was afraid that they would be like, oh, let's look into this, and it would take forever for me to get the palette and whatever, or they'd have to refund me or something and I would never get the palette, and I was crushed. But I got it in the mail 2 days later. They like expedited the shipping, which was so sweet of them. Thank you so much, because I've been dying to get this palette and I'm so happy because I'm going to do a review on it today and I can't wait. So, like I said about the weight of the palette, I think that this is a great weight. It's very pretty and sleek and matte. It's just gorgeous. And what I love is it's like a book. I think that's the cutest thing. I love that, and I know that Tati mentioned in her launch video that this was something that she wanted for it to be like one of those makeup books, one of those beauty books that you keep as like a little decoration on one of your shelves or something. So I thought that was really cute, and of course this is now on a shelf. Yeah, I don't put this in a drawer. It goes on the shelf, even though I haven't even tried it out yet, but I have a feeling. I know a million people have done reviews on this, and I know you guys want to stop hearing me blab and just want me to get into the video, so here we go. Alright, so first and foremost, as always, going to prime my lids with the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in the shade Light. And we all know that this is just something that I do every single time. Wow, I went crazy with that one because it got on my under eye. It's okay, no big deal. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so that you can see real close what look I'm gonna create with this, which I don't even know, but we're gonna wing it. We're gonna have fun. So, all right, this is really creepy. I don't like being this close, especially since I kind of look like I have the chicken pox. This is embarrassing. I don't like this very much. This is the first time I'm doing this, but I realized you guys can't really see my eye looks in my videos because they're kind of hidden. So, sorry. I'm gonna try and change that. I'm gonna set my lids with the Anastasia Loose Setting Powder. This is just something that I like to do with my primer because I like it to be completely matte. I hate when I can't blend out my eyeshadows because of the fact that it's getting stuck all over the place due to the stickiness on my lid from the primer. All right, going into this beautiful Tati Beauty Palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Soothe right here, the matte shade. What I love about this is how it has first row of glitter, second row of metallics, third row of sequins, and then last row are the matte shades. So that is awesome. I think that that is great. It gives you the opportunity to just use up all of these different beautiful colors. So I'm gonna go in with that shade Soothe in the matte shade, and I'm just going to put this in the crease. Already, I will say that these apply very nicely. They blend out so well. They're very smooth to apply, just very easy, and I love that. Make sure they're all even. Okay, moving forward. I'm now going to take the matte shade Story here, and I'm going to put that deep into my crease. So the first one I used this more fluffy brush in order to kind of get a more kind of messy look, I guess I could say. And now I'm going to use the Sigma E25 blending brush to get a more precise crease shade in there, which I'm going to use that matte shade of Story. And wow, that is pigmented. So we're literally not straying from that crease whatsoever. It's literally going right in there. Guys, these just blend beautifully. Oh my god. I feel like you don't find eyeshadows like that too often. All right, now I'm going to go in with the brown shade Ritual here, the matte shade, and I'm going to take that and put that in the outer corner, and I'm going to use a very precise Real Techniques brush for that so that I could get that real precise kind of, whoa. And just gonna go back in with that Sigma blending brush and just blend out that edge a little bit more. Usually love Real Techniques brushes, but that one's kind of pissing me off a little bit. It's not working the way I want it to. Instead, I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics brush. It's a little different than the one I was using. A little less precise, but it's gonna make it a little easier to blend, I think. I'm kind of trying to use every single color here, at least a little bit of it, so we can get that full effect of the palette. Very, very lightly. Okay, and once again going in, no extra product, blending out that initial crease shade. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Poet, but I'm going to take the Sequin shade right here, and I'm going to use that in the middle of the lid. I'm just going to press that on right now with a flat shader brush. Wow, guys, that applied so much better than I thought it would. I'm now going to take the black shade Memory right here, and that's in the matte texture, and I'm just going to take that with this brush here from BH Cosmetics and literally just tapping it into the pan and giving just a little bit more dimension here in the outer corner. I think that looks pretty. Definitely different than anything I would typically do, but I kind of like it. Now I'm going to take that shade Aura, and I'm going to use the metallic version of it, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Now I'm gonna go back in with that initial brush that we used, and I'm actually just gonna try and tie this all together and blend it in as one. Going back in with that metallic shade Aura, just pressing on a little bit more onto the lid. I'm gonna take the shade Soothe, but in the glitter version here, and get some glitter. Whoa. Glitter's always been like kind of my best friend but my enemy at the same time, because I always feel like I'm struggling to put it on, and it kind of goes all over the place like I don't want it to. Going back in with that original brush. But I am actually just going to take a little more of that metallic shade in Aura, and I'm going to put that right over the glitter. Okay, we're back to our regular non-zoomed in face again, which I kind of prefer. Anyway, I did want to talk about this really quick. I am going to finish my entire face and then show you guys the final product, but I did just want you guys to see what this beautiful palette can do, and I'm honestly very impressed. I love how blendable this palette is. I love how there's different textures for every single shade. I think that that's so useful because honestly, some days I just want to take all of these shades in Soothe and just use them on top of each other, and then maybe add a little bit of brown or black in there. Brown or black in there, and I'm done, and that's it. Or you can add a little pop of purple. I mean, there's so much you can do with this palette, and it's just so beautiful, and I really love the way this turned out. I think that it's gorgeous. I definitely think that I could have gone with something a little bit different, but I still liked this. And I'll be honest, I do prefer the metallic shade to go over the glitter shade, just because I feel like the glitter sometimes can look a little, I don't really know the word, maybe like sporadic across your eye. No? I don't know. But it looks a little off to me, and that's just me with glitter. I don't really love glitter because maybe I'm just not good at applying it. That's always possible. But so far, loving this. So I'm gonna finish my face, guys, and I will show you my final look. Okay guys, I am back. So my entire face is now done. I have the eyeshadow on, obviously, and I did use a bunch of other products, including my Pacifica foundation, MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I did go ahead and use my Anastasia loose setting powder again. I tried a couple of new things. I tried this Jouer Soft Focus Hydrating Set Powder, but I used it to bronze because I've heard a lot of people are doing that, and wow. I used this KKW Beauty and Winnie highlighter duo, and that actually worked out really well when I mixed them. I didn't think that would happen. I used the Lorac Cinematic Blush, and I also used for my mascara, the Better Than Sex mascara, and also for my lips, I used a Makeup Forever lip liner and also a NYX butter gloss. So that is the completed look with the eyeshadow palette, a nice full glam look, and I just want to give my final review on this palette. I think that this is amazing. I am madly in love with this palette. I think that it looks so pretty on the eyes, and honestly there's so much you can do with it. I really love that Tati made it so that there's more than just one texture of each shade. It makes it a lot easier when you're trying to do those simple everyday looks, but it also makes it easier with matching everything up and making it look right. The one thing that I find very common in a lot of different eyeshadow palettes is that they have a mixture of a bunch of different colors, and the shimmers are different than the mattes, and the glitters are different than everything else, and it's like some colors come out of nowhere, like a hot pink they throw in there, and you can probably make it work. I'm not saying you can't. You most likely can. But for those people who are especially beginners and they don't know what exactly they should use, what colors they should use together, what textures they should use together, this is honestly a great palette for those beginners. I really love this. I wish that this was something that they came out with when I started using makeup, but you know, I had to learn from YouTube as well. I don't know a thing. But anyway guys, absolutely love this. I think that it is absolutely beautiful, and I feel like it's gonna be a new favorite for me, so. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I am trying my best now. I'm going to be bringing out 2 videos a week. I didn't want to make the commitment at first because I'm so busy, but I'm going to try. I'm really going to make that attempt to bring out those videos to you guys so that you can start seeing 2 every single week, Mondays and Fridays. Hopefully, I'm going to try. I really will try. If not, don't hate me. Please, please, please do not forget to subscribe and also hit the thumbs up button if you did like this video. Also, do not forget to hit the bell if you want to be notified of when my next video posts. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.